Morning everyone. Unfortunately it is that time, it's time to go home. Accept my apologies for not doing a roundup last night. I was tired and shattered. But the summary of that roundup is this. Met 150 is an absolute beast. Total beast.
With gulpers.
With gulpers. But a couple of stations, then we're off home.
Oh no, are they pegged?
Here comes the DLR. There's a bit of Canary
This
Wharf
is
over there.
West India Quay.
So around the other side of Canary Wharf is over in that direction. Just now coming into Limehouse DLR.
Got it all.
I got it. No, apparently it's the other way. But we'll go this way.
West Ham, Barking, Upminster, West Horndon, Langdon, Basildon, Pitsea, Enfleet, Leigh-on-Sea, Chalkwell, West Cliff, Southend Central, Southend East, North Devon, and Shrewsbury Next. Change at Barking.
Okay, so we kind of messed up there. What's happened there is that's gone fast.
Service to London Fenchurch Street.
Right, let's try again.
We are sorry that the 08:45 service to London Fenchurch Street is delayed by approximately 8 minutes. C2C apologise.
Go over here to win. It's now arriving, service coming in from Pitsea to terminate here at London Fenchurch Street, 357035. It's now leaving, heading empty stock into the depot at West Ham. 357032 and 357207. Now leaving the 10 o'clock departure to Shrewsbury Ness, which is 357219 and 218. Now leaving is the 10:10 service, C2C service from here to Shrewsbury Nest. Uh, 357 0216 and I believe it was 033. Comes 357217. Not sure whether this is the late one I was expecting or if this is a Shrewsbury Nest Terminator. on a second. IanPooleTrains. We are at London Fenchurch Street. Last time I was here was 2010. So it's been a while, but we've finally got ourselves here. 4 platforms, it's all run by C2C. No one knows the meaning of C2C. Some say it's city to coast, some say it's something else. Today it means cold and colder.
Otherwise, you can't see to see anything.
You can't see to see anything, exactly. But I'm going to show you how cold it is because look at my hand. Can you see my hand there? Look how red that hand is.
Oh yeah.
That'll turn black any second and it'll fall off. 4 platforms here on the old London Tilbury and Southend line. You could go to Grey, Southend and Shoebury Ness. You also get into Pitsea as well. I'm going to stay here for a little bit longer, not too much longer because it is fucking cold. And then we're going to go off to our next destination, Stratford International. And now just come around the corner is what will form the 11:50 service to Southend Central. So it's come from Southend Central. It's 357-208. And it's snowing again. Just coming into our train to Stratford International. Car 101. And car something else. I don't think you can pick up the fact it's snowing. Which carriage? That will do. Open the door, 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 it's fucking snowing. There is.
This is Stratford International.
What she said. Goes 395013 with the 12:59 service to Faversham from London St Pancras International. It's now coming in the 13:30 Southeastern service to London St Pancras International, 395025. The Eurostar action to Paris Nord. It's come from Brussels, that one. Right then, finally, IanPooleTrains has touched down in Paris International, it's Stratford International. We are coming to the end of our stint here, unfortunately. The weather is so cold that, well, you can tell you, I forgot to bring gloves and I'm having a hard time in bending fingers, I'm having a hard time in moving them. So, a couple hours, we know what to expect now, so we can come back here in about a few months' time. No problem, thank you, goodbye. All you get stopping here are the javelins, the class 395 high-speed javelins, that is. They come in a 6-car or a 12-car formation. You do get fast through the middle lines on either side of this platform, the Eurostars, which are Paris Nord and Bruxelles Midi. I haven't a clue why they call it Bruxelles Midi, but they call it a Bruxelles. There is a line above me. That is a line to take Eurostar trains to Temple Mills, which is a stabling point for them. The ICE trains starting, I think it's either next year or the year after. So 2015 by the latest, the ICE trains will be coming in through here. That's Germans.
Deutsche Bahn.
Deutsche Bahn. We don't know yet if we're going to terminate them here or if they're going to go straight into St Pancras, but we think the idea is they're going to terminate here and use the two outer bays that are not in use anymore because they only were used for the Olympics, which is actually a genius idea that Southeastern really didn't think of. We're now here. We're only here for another 10 minutes. Seriously, guys. And then we're off.
You can see down there how much of a washout it is.
Terrible.
There goes 395014 with the 1444 service
Stratford International only. This train
to
6 coaches.
London St Pancras International. Just now leaving, final train, the 1449 service from London St Pancras to Margate, 395026 Markwards. Right then, ladies and gentlemen, we are now done at Stratford International. We're now going to head off to Stratford because Simon wants to get himself a little something that's there, and then after that it's a free-for-all until about 5, 6 o'clock, and then we just wait for our train home. We're just leaving Stratford International now. Let's stop Stratford. So, just arrived at Scousland Street. We're now going to veg some tube. I know exactly the first place where we're going as well. Time to piss Sophomore Gate. some 95 stock. Rushing. Stop rushing. Oh, so look at these people rushing. Going to cause an accident. Will cause an accident. Anyway, here we are at London Euston. While I've got a few minutes of your time, I'm going to tell you about something very special I'm going to do for a future video diary. It will take place on the week between the 13th of March this year and the 15th of March this year. And that video diary will be a 3-day video diary in where I'm going to be going down to the south coast. First day we're doing Bristol, the second day we're going to be doing Eastleigh, which is on my birthday, and the last day we're hoping to do Portsmouth Harbour and Southampton Central. Now, on the 14th of March, I'm going to be doing the IanPooleTrains Video Diary Award Ceremony, and it's going to go from the time I first started right up to the last video diary that will go up on YouTube. So, there are 33 categories in IanPooleTrains Video Diary Award Ceremony. Now, for this, don't bother putting your awards in the link at the bottom. That's a big no-no, because I'll come round to your house and give you a smack on the wrist, followed by Simon come round to your house and give you a kick in the nuts with his steel toe-cap boots. You can either private message me on Facebook if you're on Facebook, private message me on YouTube, or private message me on Twitter. I'll take either. So, here are the categories. Train of the year. Basically, you tell me what you think has been the best train of the year. It could be something like that over there, that Pendolino. It could be if you feel like this bench is train of the year. Whatever you feel like is train of the year, you tell me what you think it is. Best and worst TOC. In other words, were Virgin the best over the last 15 months? Were First Great Western? Were First Capital Connect the worst? Were Southeastern the worst? You decide that one. Best EMU, worst EMU. Speaks for itself. Basic Engine unit with a pantograph on it. What was the best, what was the worst? Best and worst DMU. Again, speaks for itself. Best loco haul train. So in other words, if you thought the 67 with the Chiltern rake was the best loco haul train, if you thought the HSTs were the best loco haul, the 91, the 90, whatever, you tell me who had the best loco haul train. Best and worst electric locomotive. So in other words, a locomotive with a pantograph on top of it. Best and worst diesel locomotive. Locomotive with an engine in it. Now this one's going to be a good category. Who do you think's been the best or worst YouTuber of the year? I've got a pretty good idea who people have been voting for the worst YouTuber of the year, but that'll be decided by you lot. Not me. Don't vote for me in that category. I'd be honest if you voted for me, but votes for me they won't count. Best and worst of a video diary. So not my video diary. Forget my video diary. Who else has the best video diary? Who else has the worst video diary? Yes. The best and worst video diary for me. Basically, all 50 whatever I've done video diaries, you tell me which is the best video diary that I've done, you tell me which is the worst video diary I've done. During my videos, if you watch my videos, I visit loads of stations. You tell me which is the best station I've visited. You tell me which was the worst station I've visited. I've got a pretty good idea what will get worst station that I've ever visited. Best steam engine and worst steam engine ever to appear on my video diary, my YouTube channel. So, do you think Tornado was the best? Do you think Duchess of Sutherland was the best? Do you think 44932 was the worst? I'm not trying to influence you there, but 44932 is terrible. Best rail tour and worst rail tour. So in other words, of all the rail tours you've seen, not just mine, you can go, I know Simon, you can go Alex, all the other rail tours, you tell me what was the best and worst rail tour ever caught on YouTube. That's going to be a tough one. Best and worst freight company, again, speaks for itself. Best and worst steam gala. Now we all know the private railways, they like to have a little event where they hire in a couple of locos, have their home fleet running a little gala event over a weekend. So you tell me which is the best steam gala of the year and which was the worst steam gala of the year. Best and worst diesel gala, again we know people have diesel galas, they hire in some diesel locomotives. You tell me which is the best diesel gala, which is the worst diesel gala. And then the last one, I'm going to leave entirely up to you, and it's the Lifetime Achievement Award. Basically, over the year, there's always been something memorable that has happened. You tell me who or what is deserving of this year's Lifetime Achievement Award. Now, like I said, you can either go to the Facebook page, private message me, you can go to the YouTube page, private message me there, go to excuse me, go to my Twitter account, private message me there. All I'm saying is, there's 33 awards to vote for. You tell me what was, you vote for your favourites, and then all the votes will be tallied up and we'll announce the winners in my video diary on the 14th of March for my birthday. Good luck everyone, you've got 2 months.
Well, we've just had something to eat and it is time now to go home. That is our train of choice right there, the 1943 to Wolverhampton. Calling the MKC, Coventry, Birmingham International, Birmingham, New Street, Samuel and Dudley and Wolverhampton. Hopefully gets us into Birmingham for about 9 o'clock. And then we're on a turbo to Rugeley. It's Angie Veg time. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen, 390141. City of Chester, codenamed Angelina. She's 11 car Angelina. She's taken us all the way to Birmingham. I'm sick and tired of actually getting 39214 on. She's my most vegged 390 unit since they became 11 cars. Here goes Angie, firing us away.
So nice weekend at the capital. One weekend in the metropolis.
Take us home, Angie. Take us home. Alright, this is it, ladies and gentlemen. 39141's job is done for the night.
We're on this side, and as you can tell, we're back in hell. I'm in Birmingham District. We'll change it on Fallon, we're on platform 6.
P6 of Birmingham.
We're on 7, but we're going to 2 or 3 quarters like that, 2, 1. We're on the this video.
Her job is now done, and we're going to jump off here and get the chase line train to Rugeley.
Sesame.
Lovely. Right. Hopefully our train should be waiting here for us.
This station operates a no smoking policy. Please do not smoke on this.
Don't fall over, Simon.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Nearly caught that on YouTube. Aha! 175.13. Take us home. About time, really, about 7-8 minutes late leaving. Seven and a half. Not work fails, strikes again. Time to go home. Right, gonna be quick, gonna be brief. We're not too far away from home, or I like to call Nirvana. London was okay in parts, brilliant in others, terrible in others, so the verdict is it was an alright weekend. Big point was getting the Met 150. We are honoured, humbled for that once in a lifetime experience. I will probably never ever see a steam engine on the underground again. I'll probably be dead by then if people have their way. But to be honest, fuck them. The bad points, we couldn't get onto London Bridge, which I think was a bit of a crock.
Cold.
It was cold all weekend, we were finishing early. Some other good points where we got some major vegging done on the tube, which was a big bonus point. I mean, how many tube stations did we do? We must have done at least a half dozen. Easy. Hotel was alright, a bit basic, but for what we paid, we're not going to grumble. It did us for what we wanted. But yeah, it was nice to meet some of the lads as well. John, DC, Howard, Sam, Bradley, Tristan, 95 Stock, I'll mention you. I haven't forgot about you. If there's anyone else who I didn't mention that was there and I saw and we had a laugh with, accept my apology. Oh, Alex as well, met you.
Neville, not Dodds.
Yeah, Alex Neville. If there's anyone that I forgot to mention, I apologise. I must have been at least 3 dozen people there, all on that Met 150 tour. It was all absolutely hectic and chaotic.
It was an underground veg convention.
Yes, it was an underground veg convention. But we've just gone through Morse Course, which puts us about 2 minutes outside of Rugeley town. So you can subscribe to us on the Facebook page. You can subscribe to us on the Twitter account. You can subscribe to us on YouTube. You can subscribe to us in hell, which is probably where I'll end up being in the end. But it is time to end this 4 parts of Room London. Thanks to every single person who's watched this. Hope you will join me for the next video diary, which will be the ELR when we go to do their Steam Gala. I'm getting Bronson, na 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 na. Just thought I'd rub that in Simon's face, because he'll never get Bronson until she's on the main line. Thank you very much for watching. I'm now off to just go and relax in bed. They think that this video diary is all over. It really is now. Goodbye.